Hey guys, Joe from J&M Concrete here. So this week we are doing a back patio with some steps, little square in front of the house. We're getting closer to the end of the season, but I'm glad we're still staying busy. Landed a few jobs. Stick around for the tear out, the prep, my favorite part, the pour. See you then, guys. Have a great day. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe. Bye. Jobs like these is the type of jobs where I love having the MT100. We squeeze into the back and we still don't have to do things by hand because this reaches everything. So happy to have it. Another important detail that I try to make customers pay attention to is if you're going to have us pour concrete somewhere, especially a big slab like this, and there's an AC condenser in that area, get it removed so that we can pour a pad properly and then install it back again. That way you get a stable surface to put your condenser on, and there isn't like a little tiny gaps between those little pads that they use that they sell at Home Depot versus our patio. That way it's a tight seal and it's even a more stable base for your AC condenser. I like that customers spend that little extra bit of money, lets us do our job, not having to work around the AC. And then shout out to BioLift. As you guys can see in this video, just the standing up and down from framing, that thing helps us so much in reducing lower back strain when we're doing little tasks like this. I really did enjoy that the customer went with our advice. There used to be like two levels, one level coming out of this sliding door and then one level in front of this garage door, the white one. So I'm glad they let us come in, do one whole level, which it should have been, but originally it wasn't. Maybe different owners over the time and stuff like that. But now they actually have a useful space they can have guests over at. Another cool thing, love my power buggy. Easy to come into tight spaces like this and spread out road base, gravel, get materials in and out. The last power buggy that I originally bought didn't have the swivel function. And when I first bought this one, I felt kind of silly. I was like, oh, that's not going to make a big difference. Let me tell you, if you're going to buy a power buggy, few recommendations, make sure it swivels. And then make sure it's tracked, because I used to have wheeled ones, so it was scary to buy a used tracked one. After all the experiences that I had with wheeled ones, tracked 100%. An important detail when you guys are pouring concrete, if you guys do concrete and you're kind of new, is pay attention to the location of your slab and how it is in relation to the sun. This is north facing. We're in Colorado, so you're going to get a little bit more ice and snow that doesn't go away. So it's good to have a little bit more slope than what's standard with a slab like this. Hey guys, there it is. Dug this out. So this was one of those houses where there was a lot of different owners over the years and they've all done different plans. So when we dug this out, there was like a old drain pipe and a old like French drain pipe going this way and this going this way and this going that way. I mean, there was a lot of crazy stuff. And then that was a different level than this, which I don't know why, but now they'll be able to step down those stairs and have one whole even level so they can actually make a use out of this patio versus us just repairing right where they broke up for that new power line. But it's pretty good. We have about 2% slope from that door this way, and this is just a smidge above the grade here. They might have to dig around a little bit, but at least it'll flow this way. And then we have a little square in the front that we're actually doing for free, because if we're here, might as well do that little repair. And it was just a way to, you know, land the job and do a little extra for the customer, you know, make them happy and all. But either way, stick around for the pour tomorrow. We'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye. Man, the day of the pour, even though we covered our slab, we didn't cover the whole yard. So it was a muddy mess. And honestly, that's the one thing I don't like about a job site is when it gets really, really muddy, because you take 5 steps and now your shoes weigh 10 pounds each because there's a layer of mud on them. Either way, we can work around it. The track buggy has no issues going around on mud. There's mats involved. I mean, we have a good system. It's just something that we don't care much for. And then after about an hour of being on the job site and the sun hitting the backyard, as you can tell, it hits everything besides the concrete. Everything firmed up and it wasn't such a big deal. So we were definitely glad that the sun came out. We picked a great day to pour. Broom went on there real nice and tight. Everything came out absolutely gorgeous. Hey guys, Joe from J&M Concrete here. So we poured at 7 in the morning, 5-inch slump, 4K, microfiber, the whole 9 yards. Remember, we like to do it right the first time. There it is, guys. So because this is in a shady area that doesn't get much sunlight, normally I do 2%. Here I gave it like 2.5. I want to make sure water's shedding away, especially with that doorway there. You might get like a little bit of snow and ice here that'll hold stuff back. So I want to make sure we're flowing away. We went with the new design with the steps. Nothing too crazy. Step up, step up. Now they have a full patio versus 2 different levels. And then we did a little pad in the front for free for the customer. You know, a little extra. We like to go the extra mile sometimes. But there it is, guys. What you think? I think it came out awesome. So next week, we have a little treat for y'all. We're working on my house next week. We just bought a house in December. We're gonna redo the concrete in the front. We're gonna do a little bit of landscaping, really basically finish up the front of the house, you know, make it safe. My concrete at the house is terrible. I'm also gonna find ways where I can have a little fun. I might do like a big elk or bear stamp right at the entryway, you know, a little something extra, get it done. But we only have a week to do it, so we're gonna have to bust our butt. But don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe on this video, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.